Hello everyone, how are we all doing? Welcome back to my Solar System Legacy Challenge. This is episode 16. We are just here with Maisie and Craig at the moment. She is getting a bath from her granddad while Ezra got himself all ready. He has got a few work bits to do today. He is straight away going upstairs to watch Maisie, but we do want to make sure he actually attends this deposition today. His boss wasn't very happy with him that he didn't do it on Friday, so he does definitely need to make sure he goes off to do that today. So I'm going to send him to do that now, and then he has to meet another prospective client. And so that means we can actually have our day with Maisie and Craig, which is really nice. I want her to get to know him a little bit more. So they're just having a chat. He's feeling a bit uncomfortable, but she wants some attention. So she's thinking about toilets, right? Why don't we see if he can pick us up and we can go downstairs. And he can maybe read us a story. She's reached communication at level 4, which is really cute. But I really want to work on their relationship. It's gone up a fair amount, but they are still only acquaintances and not friends. I'd like to at least get to that friend status. It's nice seeing Craig smiling now. He was looking a little bit sad earlier. But are you going to actually read the story? Oh my goodness, Lucy has messaged. It did say, I saw you and Kitty started dating. I'm really happy for you. Wonder if she's genuinely happy or whether she's like, oh, I miss him. But I feel like, it's been a decent amount of time since they've seen each other. I feel like she is probably genuinely happy. I would definitely do a check-in with Lucy at some point and see how she's doing. But yeah, that's so interesting. But now it's replaced by a message from our nephew saying, I heard you became friends with Bo Shen. Great. But Maisie was going to get a story from Craig, but he's going to go downstairs and watch TV instead. So maybe she'll just look at the book by herself. It would have been nice for Craig to actually read to Maisie, but she's got her own little book and she's having a look. And I don't know if this counts as reading yet or if it's just looking, because I don't know if her skill is high enough yet, but we are getting there. I feel like Craig still isn't too sure what to do with kids, so he's trying, but he's still a little bit clueless. Obviously he wasn't really there for Ezra, but he does kind of need to be here for Maisie at the moment while Ezra is at work. So once she has finished this story, I do think she's probably going to come downstairs because she does still need that attention. Maybe he can do flashcards, or just I feel like he's more into the playing bit as opposed to the teaching bit, which is fair. He is her granddad, not her parent, so maybe he can just play dolls or play with her instead of doing flashcards. Maybe we'll leave that up to Ezra. But they are officially friends now, which is really, really sweet, and she does have a want to watch him, so she does want to spend time with him, which is really nice. So once she has finished eating her book, we'll go downstairs and see how Craig's doing. He is just watching TV. He was feeling a little bit tense earlier, but he is smiling now. I would really like to make some time for Ezra and Craig together, so I am thinking that this evening there is a humour and hijinks festival, so potentially we could head into the city again. We can leave Maisie with Elodie, her favourite aunt. She spent so much time there and I love it. But these two can then go off to the humour and hijinks festival and spend a bit of one-on-one time. They've spent time together, seeing as he's been here, but it's been with a lot of other family members as well. I think it'd be really good for Ezra to spend just some time with Craig, getting to know him and seeing sort of what his plans are. Obviously he's not looking for acting jobs anymore. He can't really afford his house, so he needs to work out a plan. So we'll do a little check-in and just kind of see if he's thought any more about his plan. He spent some time here. Has he worked out any more what he wants to do? But Ezra is back now. He wants to go and cry in bed, but he doesn't need to. He's not feeling sad anymore, but he does need to meet a prospective client. So let's see if there's anyone around we can pester. There is a lady over here, Miho. So we're going to come over and say hi. I imagine he'll get on his bike. Oh no, he's not getting on his bike for once. Okay, he's just going to run straight over, and hopefully she will be a prospective client. He's done his deposition, and then once he's done that, he's technically finished work for the day, so he can just kind of chill out until we go off to the city later. He'll probably want to check in with Maisie, see how she's doing. She is just in Craig's arms at the moment, so why don't we play some dolls together? Playing dolls doesn't actually increase the attention, so I'm gonna have them stop because we do need to have her attention going up. So she's just gonna chat with him instead, and it looks like Ezra was successful with his prospective client because we got paid, so I am gonna have him come home now. Well, their friendship is going up so much now. I love it, and her attention is heading up as well. I imagine when Ezra gets home, he is now on his bike. He will potty train her. As I said, I feel like Craig isn't interested in doing all the parenty bits, which still fair. So we'll leave that to Ezra and he can potty train her afterwards, but he's just gonna come and play with her at the moment. They're officially good friends now. She is still talking about princesses. She's so cute. She's actually going to be a child on Friday, which is so mad to me. So we've still got a few more episodes with her as a toddler, but I just can't picture the fact she's going to be a child. That is so insane. Maisie is starting to get a little bit tired as well, so we'll probably put her down for a nap. And once again, Ezra probably should also go for a nap. I don't understand why he's so tired all the time. It's 4 o'clock and half of his energy is gone. And if we're planning to spend some time in the city this evening, I want to make sure he's got some energy. So we will potty train Maisie, and then I guess they'll both go for a nap because that's just who they are, and I love that for them. Even though Maisie probably will hate it because she hates to sleep, but oh my gosh, she did actually get to read her first book. It did count, which is so good. We just want to work on her imagination because everything else is at 4, and this potty skill will be maxed very soon, whether it's this time or the next time. So it's just her imagination, but she's so close to level 4. I think we can get these to level 5 before she ages up. Eleanor has called and said she has got a new career, so we'll definitely have a check and see what she's got. It sometimes takes a little bit of time to register. Oh, but apparently not. Okay, she is a painter. I love that because she's so creative. That works so well for her. I love that she is a painter. We'll just have to see if Elliot gets a career as well. He's currently still unemployed, but he might give us a call as well soon, saying that he's decided to join a new job. I think instead of actually going for a nap, we are just going to head straight to the Humour and Hijinks Festival. It will say that Maisie is at daycare, but we're saying she is with Elodie because she is in the city anyway, so it makes sense that we all travel to the city together. Just drop her off there, and then we will stay at the Humour and Hijinks Festival with Craig while she is with her aunt and her cousins. Here we are at the Humour and Hijinks Festival. I think we will both come and join the jokesters. I do think they're more like jokey instead of mischievous, and I love that we've got Kyle Carlson over here just grooving along. But these two are going to grab themselves a drink and then just spend a bit of time together. We'll probably grab some food because Ezra is getting a little bit hungry. Sometimes this festival is it breaks for me, so we'll have to see how it goes. Hopefully it's gonna work all right. But Craig has come over to the bar, so we'll come over. He's literally getting flamed in the face right now. He has got himself out some chips or crackers by the looks of it, instead of, you know, getting some nice food from the festival. But if that's what he's like, fair enough. Hopefully we can win because we don't have loads of money. And Monday is usually our bills day, although I swear we only paid it the other day, so maybe we actually do have a little bit longer. And it looks like we're over here by the little bubble blowing machine, so maybe we should come and try some of this together, because why not? We're over here. We're going to do something different, a little bit of fun, so hopefully Craig can come over and join us. He's feeling very playful, we're having a funny conversation, we're feeling super confident, so why not have a go at the bubble blowing machine? I don't think the festival is the right vibes to be having like serious conversations. I feel like tonight these two are just going to spend some time like enjoying each other's company, and we maybe will have a conversation, be like, hey, maybe tomorrow we can go out somewhere, like just the two of us again. We'll see if maybe Mum can come over and look after Maisie. She can bring like Esme or something, and maybe we can go out, like, I don't know, to the bar or something in the evening together and like really have a chat properly, because I feel like, you know, the busy festival with loads of people around is probably not the best place to be having like serious life conversations. And it says they're trying this, but they're not actually using it, so I'm not too sure why that is. I'm gonna try it again and see if it will work this time. But oh my gosh, Lucy is now calling and saying, do you want to come to the Humour and Hijinks Festival? We're already here, so we are gonna say no. We're like, sorry, we're just spending some time with our dad at the moment, but we are already here, so if you come along and we see you, we'll say hi. But I don't imagine she'll turn up, but who knows, it's Lucy, she might do. Now our mum's calling. Hey honey, it's Mum, when are you gonna come and visit? Right, of course. Well, this actually works all right, because maybe we can take Maisie to Valerie tomorrow, leave her there, and then these two can go out. So we'll do that. We'll visit you tomorrow. Ezra is having a go at the bubble blower at last. He actually did well. I find that usually the first time they end up choking on it. So we'll see if Craig has a go. He's like, oh yeah, well done, son. And now Kitty is asking us on a date. I'm sorry, Kitty. We are out with Craig at the moment, but we'll try and see you again soon. We'll make sure to do some like festival-y bits. Maybe we can come over and grab a drink. We'll order some drinks for our group. We'll just grab ourselves some Water Hefter beer. I'm surprised there's not actually more Sims that we know. I mean, there is one of our old roommates. I can't remember her name. I want to say it begins with an N. Yeah, it is Noelia. So, oh my gosh, she's got 3 children. She's had 3 kids since we finished university. Carl, Christine, and Trenton. So I wonder if they're a similar age to Maisie. But oh my gosh, I was not expecting that. Fair enough. But the lights have come on, and we're gonna poke some fun at the pranksters. We do want to win this, so we're gonna make sure we're definitely being funny and joking around with our dad. We'll tell him a knock joke because we're mature like that. Hey, you actually visitors what? What do you mean? What? You're here with us? I don't understand why that pop-up's there, but he is just joking around with Craig, who is drinking his beer at the moment. And then I think we might come over and grab ourselves some food. Why don't we try and haggle? We're feeling really, really confident, so hopefully it'll be successful. I feel like Ezra's maybe not the best at haggling, but hopefully his confident mood will help. Jokesters are in the lead, so we definitely want to keep up that effort. Oh my gosh, this person's hugging a voodoo doll. That's very weird. Yay, we got our discount. So we're going to order ourselves some gojuan, and that'll be our dinner. We are getting a little bit sleepy, but we're still doing okay. We're not like going to pass out or anything at the moment. He is feeling a little bit tipsy too as well from his beer that he had. But is there anything else really that we can do? I mean, I don't see either of them being like stand-up comedians, and Carl Carlson does have the microphone at the moment, so we might just come over instead. And oh my gosh, this random elder is giving Craig a massage. I do think out of all the city living festivals, this one isn't my favourite. I feel like there's not loads you can do. I love the romance festival. I find that one really, really fun. But we have eaten and these kind of like glitched out. So why don't we just come back over and sit over here together and try this again? Because why not? I think he enjoyed it last time. Maybe we'll change it to Jade Dragon and we'll come and try this together. I love that Craig always cheers him on every time he does the bubble blowing. Are you going to take some yourself, Craig? Or are you just going to be here encouraging Ezra? He is acting a little bit paranoid now, but I feel like he's having so much fun right now. He has increased his comedy skill. He's feeling super playful, and they're getting along so well. We're having a funny conversation. They're just being so like goofy together. I think Craig must have gone home because we just got a pop-up that says Maisie has returned from daycare. So I guess Craig got a little bit tired and decided to head back. I imagine Ezra will soon as well. He's just going to come over and grab himself a poster while he's here. The festival actually finishes at 11 o'clock, so we should find out then if we won. I believe we did, and then we should get a decent payout, and we should get some like rewards as well that we can sell because we need money. We really do not have that much, and our bills are quite expensive. So when they do come in, yeah, we're definitely gonna need something. And yes, 500 simoleons, a comedy mic, and fireworks. The fireworks, oh gosh, are all going off now. They're all lighting the sky in the yellow colours for the jokesters, and we officially won, which is amazing. I love that you can see this other festival just floating in the sky over there. We just love The Sims, don't we? But I think we should probably head home now, especially if we've got work tomorrow and we also have to go and visit our mum. We're back home and Craig and Maisie are just pooping together. I love it. And she's not overly tired at the moment, but she is a little bit hungry. Ezra's gone off to sleep, so we might come and see if Craig can come and give her some food. She has maxed the potty skill and Craig was there to see it and he's so proud of her. And she's so excited as well. Once she has eaten, I will see if he will read her a story to sleep though, because even though she's not overly tired, we do want her to get some sleep because she doesn't like to sleep at the best of times. And I don't really want her wandering around the house at 1 a.m. You may not have read her a story earlier in the day, but Craig is reading Maisie a story to bed tonight. Oh, bless her. Their friendship has gone up so much. She is actually so close with him. Like, she's closer than she was with Mabel, and she's closer than she is with Elodie at the moment. Obviously, Ezra is her number one, but these are her 4 friends, and Craig is so high up, and I just love to see it. Ezra is up, and he is going to be working from home again today. His boss was a lot happier with his work, so he has made 300 simoleons almost. And today he has to attend another deposition. Great. Okay, we'll do that basically first thing. We'll have him get up and shower and grab some food. Then he'll go and do that straight away while Maisie is still asleep. Luckily, we have got Craig around. He's just doing some laundry for us, bless him. And Craig can keep an eye on Maisie. And then once Ezra has done his work things, we'll head to Oasis Springs, see our mum for a little bit, then drop Maisie off there. And then these two can go to like a bar. There is one in Oasis Springs, so maybe we'll just stay there. Elliot has called and said he has also got a new career, so we want to check out what he has started working as. Interesting. Okay, he's in the culinary career, just like his uncle Vinny. That is so cute. I am like shocked because none of his traits kind of lend to that, but you know what? If that's what he wants to do, that's what he wants to do. These two just love to play together. It is so sweet. Maisie is doing really well. We'll probably again just grab her some food before we head to Oasis Springs later. Ezra is almost half done with his deposition, then he's got to file some court documents, so I imagine we'll get there at like 2 in the afternoon, which is quite a nice time to spend like a few hours there before we head out. I love that Craig fixes things and cleans up for us. I feel like he's really trying to pull his weight while he's being here. He's not just lounging around, he is fixing things and cleaning up and looking after Maisie. It is very appreciated. I'm not going to have him get Maisie out until he's finished this because I do want this to be fixed, so she's just gonna have to stay in there for a moment until that is done. It's quite a nice day actually, so I'm gonna see if Craig wants to take Maisie upstairs into her little kiddie pool. It is officially like autumn now, but it is still warm and it's still only early autumn, so I imagine it's maybe like early September or something. So he's gonna come and take her upstairs and do that. He needs a little bit of a shower, he's a little bit stinky. But Ezra is back from his deposition now. He is going to head downstairs and file those court documents. I think Craig actually got electrocuted because look at his face. He's looking a little bit dazed and I don't know where he's taking Maisie. I had asked him to come over here and put her over there. But I think she has given up now. She was actually asking him why. She's like, why can't we go upstairs and do that? But he is, yeah, he's looking a little bit frazzled. So he's going to probably go upstairs and hopefully take a bath because he's a little bit stinky. But look at his dazed face. Oh my gosh, he was definitely electrocuted. And instead she is going to come upstairs and she's going to come and hug her bear. We might see if she wants to do another drawing or play with her xylophone. Ezra has started to feel a little bit lustful, so maybe we can invite Kitty over at some point. We haven't actually seen her for a couple of days since we became official. She tried to call us and ask us out on a date yesterday, but we were busy with our dad and we are busy with him again today, so maybe we can try and see her tomorrow, but it depends what time we get back later tonight. I honestly adore this pose so much when the toddlers are doing their little drawing. She's looking so grown up now. Imagine she's like maybe going on 5, especially if it's her birthday in a few days. She's definitely getting that little bit older. Once she's finished her drawing, then we'll head out because Ezra has just finished his work stuff. It looks like he's gonna listen to Xian's question. So Xian came all the way downstairs, so I guess we'll come over. We'll come and say hi to him. We'll share some melancholy thoughts with him. It looks like Craig is still frazzled and frying, but he's not stinking anymore, so he must have taken a bath, but he has taken out our trash. But honestly, his face makes me laugh so much. We have made it to Oasis Springs, and of course our mum is out here just swimming in the pool. We're going to come over and say hi to her, because she needs to know, like, you know, we kept our promise. We did come over to see her. Maisie is here just like bobbing and dancing by the looks of it and talking with her aunt and her uncle. It's crazy to think that Eleanor and Elliot are both aunts and uncles, but Craig is here as well, just keeping an eye on her, whereas Ezra is outside. His mum is feeling really uncomfortable, but you know, we came to visit you just like we said you would, and will you come over and look after our child for the day? And she's talking about her birthday party. I want a big party for my birthday. You definitely will, kid, don't worry, you've got a massive family. We'll have to work out where we want to throw the party as well. She is definitely going to be spoiled and have a massive birthday party. Even though he'll be heading out soon, Ezra has decided to put on his swimming costume and have a chat with his mum by the pool. I feel like Valerie just did not want to leave the pool, so we're going to talk with her here instead. They're spending a little bit of time with each other. She's still feeling really uncomfortable, but we have gained a nice sentiment, and she's really pleased that, you know, we did come over. We're still making time to see her. I feel like maybe she was feeling a little bit jealous that we've been spending so much time with Craig, where he's been staying with us. She's like, hey, don't forget who actually raised you, you know, like, I am here too. Make sure you come and spend some time with me as well. But Maisie is still out front chatting with everyone. Looks like Esme's come to join as well, so we'll talk about our favourite colour with her, and talk about some superheroes, and then I do think we'll probably head off soon. Ezra, maybe you can come in and go use the bathroom quickly. I imagine you'll be having a few drinks tonight, so we want to make sure your bladder is completely full up so that you're not going to wet yourself after a couple of drinks. She's saying, I want to learn everything about superheroes, and she and Esme are now jokesters. is, which is super, super cute. I still can't believe that, like, she's her aunt. That's so weird. To me, they're, like, more like cousins because they're so close in age. But it is 5 o'clock now, so I think we are going to head out with Craig and leave Maisie here with the rest of our family. We've made it to the Rattlesnake Bar in town, and it's actually happy hour, which is perfect. We can do with some cheap drinks. Although we're at 2,000 simoleons, we basically doubled our funds in this episode, which is perfect. We are going to order drinks. Oh, they're not discounted. Okay, that's fine. We're going to order the EAPA. We've got our beers and we're going to have a chat with our dad. Luckily, it's not too busy here, and I think we are going to have that deep personal conversation. And we're asking him, so what actually happened then? Like, you never told me the full story. You said you got in a tricky situation and you're not working anymore. And Craig's like, yeah, I realised, I had money from when I won the lottery and I got my big house, and I thought all I needed to become an actor was money, but I don't think I can cut it. I'm not enjoying it. I'm not getting all the jobs I thought I would. And my outgoings kind of outweighed my incomings. I wasn't making enough to upkeep the house. I was able to stay afloat for a long time, but things just caught up to me and I was not making enough money, and before I knew it I was just kind of broke. And I think Ezra is going to ask him, well, what do you want to do then? If you realise your acting isn't for you, do you have any plans for what you do want to do? And I think Craig's I'm not too sure really. I never really thought about it too deeply. I just kind of got on with everything, but I realised that I'm not actually happy. And this kind of was a wake-up call that I needed to kind of get out and find out what I really want to do. And I do really appreciate you being there for me. I wasn't there enough for you growing up, but you've really pulled through and you've grown up to be such an amazing person, and I can't thank you enough for what you've done for me. I know I can't do much at the moment because I'm kind of broke, but when I can, I really do want to make it up to you and find a way to repay you, not just for letting me stay with you, but for all those years I missed out growing up with you. I really, really do want to make it up to you. And I think Ezra's you really don't have to, you're my dad, I want to help you wherever I can. And he's yes, but you shouldn't have to. And I do think when I have found my feet and figured out what I want to do and found that career, then I will definitely find a way to repay you. Ezra and Craig have a supportive family dynamic. I really think, especially after this conversation where Craig is appreciating how much Ezra has been there to support him, I definitely do think they have that supportive dynamic. We're going to order ourselves another drink, and then I think we are going to see if he'll pursue his dream career and be so why don't you just do something you've always wanted to do, something that this is your chance, this is your time to figure out what you want to do. And if you spent so long thinking about something you want to do, why not give it a try? And he's do you know what, I think that's the best idea. Obviously I don't know what he's gonna go for, so I can't kind of say what he's saying right now, but he's probably talking about this dream that he's always had and he never thought he could get away with doing it, but now is his chance to do it. So hopefully he will be able to get that dream job that he's thinking about, and they've gained a nice sentiment. I don't know why he's sat over there, so I think maybe we'll come over and we'll come and sit on the sofas over here. We've got our drinks now, and we've kind of had that catch up, that conversation with each other. Maybe we'll grab some food a little bit later on, but we'll come and have our drinks over here on the comfy sofas instead of on the uncomfy bar stools. I think while we're here as well, Craig is probably going to ask Ezra about his job and be so how did you end up falling into the law career? Is that something you've always wanted to do? And Ezra's going to tell him, actually no, it was kind of a necessity. I had to join it because I really needed a job to pay for the bills. It was actually Elodie who found the job for me. I never really thought too much about it. I was just really desperate for a job, and it ended up being the best thing to do so that I could pay the bills. And oh great, I'm on tea. You're supposed to be looking after our daughter. Maybe Carl's doing it. Valerie, we're gonna pretend she's not there and just continue our conversation with Craig, who I would love to sit down right now. Craig does not want to sit down, so we're just gonna have this conversation here. And I think talking about his job with Craig has made Ezra think why am I still doing this? Yeah, obviously we need money, but I don't really want to become a lawyer. To get a promotion I need to take the lawyer's exam, but that's not really something that I want to do. I'm only really doing it because I have to. And are we gonna go and play football together? Do you know what, if you want to play football together, that's fine. I'd rather you do it outside though and not inside. We're just gonna have this conversation outside while Ezra plays some football with his dad, I guess. But essentially having this conversation with Craig has made Ezra realise, that he's not actually sure he wants to do the law career anymore. He ended up doing it when he had to find a job, and it was kind of the only thing he had to do. He was really, really desperate, but now he's in a place where he can maybe think about doing something a bit more different. He is considering what his options are. Oh my gosh, he's been hit in the face with the football. I'm gonna blame it on the alcohol. But I do think he is gonna like start considering his options a little bit more and thinking about what he wants to do. Like he came to Brightchester University to study psychology because that's what Lucy wanted to do. He never like really felt passionate about it, and then he became a paralegal because that's what the job was that was available. That's what Elodie kind of had for him. I'd rather Ezra maybe come out of the road when there's cars coming past. They finished playing their football now, so I might have Ezra maybe come inside and grab himself some food. Craig is headed off by the looks of it, so we're gonna come and order ourselves some French fries because he's a little bit hungry, and he's just like contemplating his life at this point. Like he's just kind of done things because that's what other people have said he should do. Like Lucy was like, oh, well, you should do psychology with me, and then Elodie was like, oh, there's this job available, why don't you do this? Like they never did it with ill intent. They kind of did it because they were helping him out, but he's realized that he's never made these decisions for himself. He kind of just did it because that's what other people suggested, right? And now, of course, we've got the food that we can have multiple portions for. We're going to put that in our inventory, and I'm guaranteed I will forget that it's in there. But if I remember, I'll put it in the fridge when we get home. But yeah, he's just kind of reconsidering all of his options. He started to feel a little bit paranoid, and I think he's probably even thinking about where they're living in Brightchester at the moment. Like again, he just kind of moved there because that's when he thought he was still going to be a university student, and he's not done his degree for years. He's thinking, why am I even still technically on the list? Maybe I should just straight up drop out. I'm not planning to ever go back and finish my degree. So I think even though he's had a few drinks in his system, I think he's like, do you know what? I'm just going to drop out of university. I do not want to continue this degree. I have no plans to ever do it. So I'm just going to do it right here, right now at basically midnight on a Tuesday evening. He's dropping out of university. He has officially dropped out. And then he's thinking, do I want to stay in Brightchester? Obviously, I was here because of university, but now I've not got university. Maybe I should think about where else I could move to. And I do think with Ezra just playing football in the middle of the bar, as you do, and with all these new thoughts and revelations and kind of confusions in his mind, realizing, what should I do? Where should I live? What am I happy? Like, what is my plan for life? Should I just keep pushing through, or should I find something that I actually want to do? I think with that, we are going to end the episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like and comment down below and let me know what you think. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It'll mean so much to me, and I will speak to you all in another video. Bye everyone.